Top that.
What is going on, guys? Flawless, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about Wrecking Ball and how this tank is extremely underrated. I don't see it as much in competitive, and overall I think this is one of the strongest tanks right now, depending on the map. Let me just put that straight out there. This is not a character that you want to play in every single map, because some maps you're going to get dumpstered. You need some verticality, and you need to be able to have enough choke points where you can farm your ultimate quickly enough and get the value, because if there's big areas where people can just ignore your ultimate, or you don't have any actual real setup. In this gameplay, I have the setup of the Mei Ice Wall, and I also have Mei's ultimate to play around, which is an incredible setup. You guys will see I got like 5 or 6 kills with my ultimate. It's absolutely insane, and this is one of the best maps to play Wrecking Ball, I believe, in Overwatch 2. Route 66 is an absolutely incredible map where you can play Wrecking Ball. There's a bunch of verticality in places that you can hide in, like the supports, and do a ton of work. I personally like the style of Wrecking Ball where I can just pile drive off cooldown. It's a little bit difficult against a Roadhog, especially if they're paying attention. They can hook you away because you're pretty much vulnerable when you're dropping in the pile drive. You can do a ton of work with it, and I like to farm ultimate as quickly as possible, because Wrecking Ball's ultimate, if they don't have a counter to, let's say, a shield or something like a Sigma where you can just push your shield forward and blow up all the mines, if they don't have any counters like that, you can play Wrecking Ball, farm the ultimate very quickly. You can get up to like 2 or 3 per fight if you're doing it my way, where you just pile drive off cooldown into 4 or 5 heroes and then get out quickly, heal up, and it helps your supports, because if they're not getting pressured, your supports are farming ult charge off of you, like they're healing you. It's something that's very ignored nowadays because people don't want to invest as much resources, but there's only one tank and you're getting a lot of value from it, because I'm gaining a lot of ultimate charge, I'm distracting them, I'm doing a ton of damage in an AoE with piledriver, and I'm keeping them busy. They're just focusing on the Wrecking Ball. They're not focusing on my backline or on my DPS characters. That is the way to play Wrecking Ball. Be distract, always be in the air, on the move. Where's the Wrecking Ball? Is he on a piledriver? What's he doing? Farm ultimates quickly, win the fight, because your ultimate honestly wins fights, unless, like I said, they have a counter. If they have a counter, you're kind of screwed, and then you probably will be forced to switch off. You can still find value if you can manage to pick off the supports in the backline, if that's your style of play. I like to just pile drive into the entire enemy team, go back and do it all over again. Can get a ton of ultimate charge, and like I said, it does help my supports out for them to get their ultimate charge. And if it's a pretty messy fight, I can always go around and get a health pack. I highly recommend you guys to play Wrecking Ball. Not a lot of people are playing it. It probably has the least pick rate between all the tanks. It just takes skill to play Wrecking Ball, but if you manage to get some practice games in and learn how to pile drive, learn how to grapple, you guys will be absolutely fine. I highly recommend this. Definitely use Wrecking Ball, especially because there's a bunch of new players who have never even seen Wrecking Ball because they're new to Overwatch. I highly recommend it. If this is one of you, highly recommend. One of the funnest tanks in the entire game. Has so much flexibility. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and hopefully you play some Wrecking Ball. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.